Welcome back to the Daily Deer. This is day 10, January 10th, 2025. Let's take a trek into the deer woods. All right, today's episode is hunting partners or hunting buddies, hunting pals. No man is an island. We all need a mentor. That was Fred Bear. And he's right. Whether it's just in life, you just can't go through it alone. You need help, you need support. There's people to show you the way. Think about like an apprenticeship if you're in the trades. Someone showed you how to do things. In hunting's one of the things where if you didn't have someone show you the way, if you're an onset adult hunter, if you learned at a later age in life and no one was there to show you these things, it's a it's like boiling the ocean. It's a pretty daunting, intimidating, large path. It's hard to know where to start. When you have someone like your dad, grandpa, uncle, friend or whatever, kind of show you the ropes, you can kind of like wade into things and take your time and to process how you're going to do things as you observe and like get some practice on your belt in terms of what camo should I buy, what gear should I wear for this season, for that season, what boots do I need? Do I need this bow, that bow? What arrows? What release? Thumb, wrist strap? Like there's so many things to consider, and you don't have to go it alone. The fun thing about, when I think about this is, gosh, when I started this podcast 10 years ago, the OKS Hunter, um, I didn't have a ton of hunting buddies. It was just me and my dad. I had some buddies that didn't hunt that I convinced to go hunting with me. But then by doing this podcast, I met a good group of friends that do hunt, and like Greg Tubbs, who hosts the OKS Hunter podcast with me, and also the OKS Fisher. Through him, I met Derek Melkor, who co-hosts the OKS Hunter podcast with me, and the Dropping Pins podcast. I met Tyler Meaden, who does the Upduck podcast and also the Daily Deer podcast. He's my business partner in all this. Like I met all of these people through the hunting community, and hunting wouldn't be the same without them and the other people that I've met and have bolted on and added on to our deer camp kind of group. It's it's pretty special, and I've learned a ton from them in the deer woods and out. And it's nice to have that. It's nice to have someone to teach you things because I was still pretty green in how I would tactically go about hunting deer. So it is a tradition that is passed down through mentorship. Somewhere or another, someone's finding a mentor to help them along the way. And some of that has been, not in a bad way, replaced by things like podcasts and YouTube and articles. There's a lot you can learn really, really fast these days. And there's like online courses. There's a ton of stuff. Nothing is going to ever fully replace the boots on the ground mentorship that you can get. I think Doug Dern's done a really good job of this with sharing the land. He's done a lot of mentored hunts. Greg Tubbs has been a part of some of those here in Wisconsin. Um, and it's really special when you teach someone how to hunt. That's a whole different feeling. You're at a very different stage in your hunting journey. If you're teaching others how to hunt, I think it's a really special thing. So think about who taught you to hunt and reach out to them. Offer your wisdom to someone new this season. I think if you have any goals for the hunting season of 2025, getting other people into hunting, whether that's squirrel, turkey, deer, just getting people outside is a great feeling. And I've had a lot of people offer me to come hunting with them on new hunts. I've never turkey hunted up until 2 years ago. I did not do that alone, thank God. I would not have had any luck or success. But I had a couple guys, Matt Strime and Greg Tubbs, show me kind of what to do, how to set it up, what to do when the bird comes in, how to gut a turkey. I never gutted a turkey. It didn't. I've got a deer. That makes sense to me, but a bird's a whole different thing. So it was good to have that mentorship there. And the takeaway for today is hunting isn't just about the harvest. It's about the bond between people and the land. And I think wrote all this stuff down here to kind of guide me. So um, it's obviously always been more than the kill. I think the camaraderie is a really big piece of it, and I know bow hunting is more of a solo endeavor. It's a bit more intimate with yourself and nature, but there's a community around bow hunting, and there's camaraderie in that. And even when you like see another hunter at the trailhead or the parking lot, you're both stealthily going in the woods with your bows in different directions. Hopefully, you can still have that camaraderie back at the tailgate after the hunt. Hey, what'd you see? Ah, no, I saw, this, or I saw that. And I got one. We want to come drag it. Like there's that type of camaraderie there. And obviously here in Wisconsin, gun deer camp is like a holiday basically, and it's chock full of camaraderie. I think it's more about camaraderie than anything else, and it's definitely one of my favorite parts about hunting and the hunting community. So we'll leave you with that. Thanks for trekking into the deer woods with me today. Have a great day.